team did not perform in Cameroon. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way I expected. And so, you are proud of what happened in Cameroon. You cannot. Okay. If you are a responsible leadership or association, you cannot be proud of what happened in Cameroon. Cameroon, according to now, Uncle Ye, they are one a breo, they are come two the breo, Yakuma Yawn the breo, and we are very much sorry of what turned out to be a very poor performance from the team. Main issues about honorable technical bankruptcy in Manema, you go beyond that stage, but never been a person to put you in perspective. Kojobe Kaya, time I announces a Kokatano. We gave reasons for sad decision. The foremost decision was that at that time, Egypt was going to camp in Qatar. The Gambia were going to camp in Qatar. Algeria were going to camp in Qatar. In fact, all the North African teams were going to be in Qatar at the time because of the FIFA Arab Cup. The FIFA Arab Cup featured Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. All of them were in Qatar. Yeah. And it was just 1 month to the Cup of Nations. Yes. It's decided that if we are looking for a good place to camp and to get first class friendly matches before the AFCON, the BNUI in Qatar, because all of them were in Qatar. Yes. Egypt, or even Gambia were going to pitch camp in Qatar. Okay. It's yani Gambia Dinkobo, we were likely to play a friendly. Yani Egypt Dinkobo, we were almost about signing. Unfortunately, and now obu changing our plans. But now Algeria, they are confirmed friendly match. It is the day I announced the squad. No, Kaya. You can say on 5th January we will play Algeria in Qatar. I'm okay. And I said we are in talks with Gambia and Egypt to play them as well. It you can say about 3 friendly matches. Those were the explicit reasons for going to Qatar and not for acclimatization. It was just to get access to first class friendly matches before the AFCON. Of course, Algeria, because they knew they were going to play against a West African opposition. They are not before, because their first match was against Nigeria. In a friendly match, Crampo before Algeria. Their first game was against Nigeria. Sorry, Egypt. Their first game was against Nigeria. Yeah. Algeria, their first game was against Sierra Leone, another neighbor. They were in a hurry to play us. There were reasons for that decision. Yeah. Now, another issue, Honorable Erezi, is any ministry committee in 7 hours. To be very honest,
no one ministry. Or say they were in a meeting.
I want to put it into perspective. Yeah, okay, it is not. It wasn't up to 7 hours. Okay. Ministry issue press statement said was someone FA to appear on Friday. Yes. Yeah. The meeting was scheduled for 11 a.m. Including management committee, FA president, ministry 10:50 anopa. Okay. Unfortunately, they were in another meeting on the office. We sat there for about 3 hours before the honorable minister came down to meet the FA. The meeting did not even go beyond 1 hour. Okay. Again, I am saying on authority, I was in the meeting. I took minutes at the meeting for any reason. It was not up to 7 hours. And also, person may clarify that issue. Okay, very well. Now, another issue about such committee now, FNO TSA, appointing the next coach after the dismissal of CK. In fact, go to the ministry. They have the report of the 3-member committee now. Honorable say obi for phone no friend Milo agent. In the first place, the FA decided not to involve any agent, because Okofa agent, Obetia agency fee, it will drag the issue. Yes. So there was a decision not to involve any agent, but rather to deal with the coaches directly. It is the recommendation of the committee was that, as at the last time Milo Efri Kromuano, he was by far our best coach in the last 10 years or so. Yeah. Based on the performance at World Cup, it wouldn't be bad to bring him back. Fortunately, when they spoke to him, he agreed to come. Yes, submitted a report of the 3-member committee Ora Randiabi Edano Edema Ministry. there was a discussion with the ministry. I go on and on and on and on until the ministry agreed, say, okay, bring him on these terms, on that terms, and then the contract was signed. It also me clarify. Now the final issue, Moshosho, the final issue about engagement. From 1957 BC, there has never been a coach Awaba Kromuha only approval of the sector ministry. In fact, you can't even do it. It's not even possible. When Abraham Grant came to this town, immediately after he bet the FA and they agreed, they took him to the ministry. At the time, I was then on radio. I call a interview. When Milovan first came in, after an interview here, they took him to the ministry to go and tell the ministry, say, having gone through the process, this is our choice. Into the number. After any ministry say they agreed, he signed. From to Dukovic to Klolora, all the coaches who have come into this town.
Yes.
Where engagement you must go to the sector ministry. And we part 2 of the engagement process. Now for ministry now my blessing. I can say okay, you betia, you negotiate, you say. Then finally you sign a contract. Now the decision to travel to Germany and yet say obi aye kunkai say on person obey engagement. Now in fact, in that executive council meeting where they took a decision to fire Milo, confirmed the ministry's directive, say okay, say the man didn't perform, let's get rid of him and get a new coach. The decision was that you needed somebody who will come in and not be overawed.
Okay.
Because Nipanwanya 3 days of training. 3 days of training, no cry, 2.5. Because players need to do say Monday, over training Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, now Bobo. Into 2.5. Into Okofa will be entirely newer. Afena, over getting used to the players. It will take time. You need maybe miracle to be able to succeed. Into why don't you rather look from within? Otto has been with us. At least Otto was Zimbabwe as an assistant.
Yes.
Or Zimbabwe away, home. Or Ethiopia. Or South Africa as an assistant. Unfortunately, Dortmund didn't release him for the AFCON. So let's go to Dortmund and see if indeed this time round Ombema permission to talk to the coach. And that was the reason.
Okay.
You couldn't do it on phone because you must respect the club as well. Because the person is under contract.
Okay.
Until the decision was that any club no nkasa. On my permission, then we come back and inform the ministry that we have taken decision A, B, C, D. Ministry, what have you also got to tell us? This is our position. We feel in the interim, we need someone who understands the team and knows the team.
Okay.
At least or the 2 headers no. Yeah, then we look for a long-term plan.
Okay, until to Germany no.
It is to engage the club first of all.
Okay.
Said on my access to get to talk to the man.
Okay.
You not say club then you come back and speak to the ministry.
Okay.
Because you cannot go to the ministry and say make a coach about when you have not engaged Nipana Okofanabano.
Okay.
Especially when you also do say Nipana Okofanabano is under contract.
Okay. But yes, we take a decision to go to Germany, no.
Yeah.
When you former minister answer Kate Eko.
Could you?
Is the minister aware say?
Could you?
Kate Eko Germany.
There are processes.
Okay.
Just as a committee was put in place to look for a coach to replace CK Akono.
Okay.
It's the same process NIA go through. Now, until you have a confirmation sort of, you can't go to the ministry because to me in ministry in France because no, you can't do that. You can only go with the ministry with a substantive information.
Okay.
In your hand, say, ministry steps I'm taking in here. Mako, may engage in pano or say obeba.
Okay.
Nemo oba ne times in
Okay.
Inti I was here transcending di unkomo. That is when you engage the ministry.
Okay.
But also can come ministry or unkuta share or ministry because you must engage the ministry. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay. And the decision to go to Germany, something that executive committee they take is a decision.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Some president in Kwane, but for the sake of
apart from president, one.
There are other people who accompanied him.
Okay, for example, executive committee members.
No ESCO member, but they decided say there should be one legend of Ghana who must accompany him.
Oh, okay.
And so he is there with one of our legends.
A former player.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is, who accompanied him on any war.
Okay.
And also in Germany terrain very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It is to say, what is the position of the FA currently? The latest on the appointment. What is it? Information.
Yes, expected president, brother.
Okay.
Oba briefly executive council.
Okay.
Said your call and namani.
Okay.
Oria ombe tu basun for ama ko ministry ho.
Okay.
Any minister so akodi nkomo.
Okay.
Say ye call ye no ye nkra bonie.
Okay.
Ye de nkra to aba enti yesrew e was ye din nkomo.
Okay.
Say ni nyina kafua na ministry no jitu mu a. Then you can go to the next step.
Okay.
Of saying say he is coming in an interim capacity or he's coming in a permanent capacity with these conditions of service.
Okay. But for the Trimupa FA president the co idea based on an interim
yes. Ye probia o team no dada.
Okay.
And you be a fin or whatever. Fin over who say we assume we need strength in but to be at least or that our team no dada or full knowledge of the team. On measures here from ground zero.
Okay.
That's all.
Now my born Nigeria game
now possibly.
Okay.
Or clear playoffs now.
Okay.
Or clear playoffs now. Then we'll go back to the table to think about a long-term plan. Then at that time you have enough time to plan.
Okay.
Because within 6 weeks you are playing Nigeria. Within 6 weeks, even if you put a search committee together, interviews and all your headhunt to grab, it will take time. It will confirm the before or you're entirely new about. There is some bit of risk, even though the appointment of every coach a risk.
Yes.
Or appointing every coach, there is not guaranteed say obe succeed.
Yes.
A risk na will take it. Factors considered, none nipana a succeed. One succeed, you fire him. The decision was that then it will be proper to look for somebody to hold that gap, that space, at least for the 2 matches.
Yeah.
After that, you have enough time in front of you to plan for the future.
Yeah.
Okay. It will appoint a coach to play 2 matches, 1 match, 3 matches. After that, Obuya ne ape long-term successor. No abeshe no yenejuma. See United money. I just don't want to make reference, but there are numerous examples to give in that regard.
Okay, I mean, the entire me person who flow ni say me person who clarify me a lot of questions, but good is all my that information because Ghana for here information.
Yeah.
Ghana for here information and this aboye pa. Mami misa this one. Have any position is on what is going on in public on social media? Say have any jinaha and aban su jinaha creating some sort of rift between the FA and the Abai. And they then I will can't fast
unfortunately, I don't know the position of government because say government official be the coach abana FA so ompre.
Okay.
And I mean to so say FA so kase government share kitten say for coach A and I say coach B. So it will be difficult to speak to the issue. But I read some of the comments in public.
Yeah.
But what we could do stage be say open banter and argument especially when you look at the performance of the team. Ghanaians are angry, Ghanaians are peeved, people are raising issues. Obia or kasebia or kinds of bekasa. Yes, because wako tournament and ye sebi imperifobu baby say is you back when abu ebia to me room. What you say? It everybody has the right to express his or her opinion. Yeah. As we speak, the last meeting I honorable the basis for Asema Mebabekan, because in that meeting he made it clear, and even it was in the press statement the ministry released here, said the FA should take steps to reconstitute the technical team of the Black Stars.
Yeah,
and that is the steps we are taking. Obian Frey FSA, Yadi Kuchi, but Shemo, Tinchina to say, Monfano. There hasn't been any official position from anybody from the presidency or whatsoever. I cannot really speak to that issue. Say, Coach Abaye and Penno, yes, no. But as far as I am concerned, with my last conversation with the president and the last meeting at ESCO, answer President A2 Kwano. Obiam Frey can say the coach Bremo changing
but no, the end of Cranny say, if you know, choice of a coach,
from the last engagement of the Executive Council.
Okay.
Yes, young Connie Goshe every year. Let's bring him at least for the 2 matches. Yeah, then we look for a long-term, successor to Milo.
Right. Henry, I mean, now I say, time and then my panelists comes over to me and
no of a crowd.
And the reason why they should spare us and said they are always here. And Ubasa and I say my opportunity.
Oh no, wait,
maybe a lot of questions. I say,
I can even come tomorrow. It's not a problem.
Time and I wanted him to clarify the Otuado.
It's very important. It's very important. Now, Oka Assembly concerning the game against Super Eagles and who we think is the right person to manage, and the coach says so manage because you time and more before prepare team and our own who team need to play that game. This is a game I remember terming as the most expensive game in the history of Ghana football.
Yeah,
it was 12 million.
Yeah.
And say, match of this match, a match be saying, let's say 2 coaches, but you are limited to 2 coaches. I don't want to use Chris Wooten. At
the moment, we are not limited to 2 coaches.
Okay.
So you cannot put it in that context.
Okay. In terms of
we are limited to millions of coaches across the globe.
Say they will prepare a coach on managing match to play a game between about $12 million in a nation like Ghana.
That is factually incorrect.
Match Ben on managing
Dortmund in the Champions League. Otuado managed a game when the coach was fired. So it is factually incorrect. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem if you think he has not been in a head coach position before.
Okay.
But our managing game that there is wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take it as coach on your head coach.
Yeah. That I can understand.
And you think it's a good gamble for us to take?
It's not.
Because maybe finding difficult how the Bombay said we will qualify with O2. But if I'm that's not my wish, and I will never wish.
At the moment,
it will be difficult.
At the moment, the man has not been appointed.
Yeah.
At the moment, we are engaging.
Yeah.
We are judging.
Yeah.
We are weighing options. And I just say, the Jumana Manipanona, what I say, sure say a good gamble na taking.
Yeah.
It is even possible, say, President may return from Germany and say, Otuado, say, on you interested. It means you must look elsewhere. And I just want us to wait for the man to come, submit his report, go back to the ministry based on Asama Wabe Kache. After that, whatever that is there for us to discuss. Maybe I am not evasive when it comes to meeting the.
I get it. I
don't mind.
I know. Please ask my brother Henry, what exactly is the role of Bernard Lepet in Nigeria? Augustine Eguavon stepped in as the technical director when the NFF sacked Janot Ora. Why is our technical director not stepping in for the playoffs? Lepet was not involved in the search that brought Milo. So what exactly is the man doing here? Kindly ask if Lepet was at AFCON in Cameroon. Where Eric Alagi did in the Dubai. Where you know your questions are.
But you see, Kojo,
yes,
it's unfortunate how we have battered the man in public and denigrated his person, because you say Lepet first of all, Kojo, check the role of a technical director of a federation. The senior national team is not part of it. Augustine Eguavon never came close to the Super Eagles until Gernot Rohr was sacked. It's there. Say over time I can read all the roles of a technical director.
Yeah, I get
it. There is nowhere I have
the appointment of coaches.
No chance. Only junior national teams.
No, I'm not sure.
Oh no, I can read it. I can read it.
I
can read it. No, make a FIFA. Let me just try and see if I can get hold of.
No, Henry, you don't have time to do that. You don't have time to do that. I beg, you don't have time to do that.
No, very Kabisanti.
No, you don't have time to do that.
Eric Kabisanti. Okay, Mate. Don't worry. And then me chomu na mti say honorable Kasana. Me say me fa na mde nemu to 2 years keke no.
Matthias, Henry Medasipa, thank you. Your intervention has been very, very useful. Very useful. And because Henry originally was not planned to be part of the show. Not on Kahon, but at least Oba information can come there. Bano, tea. And then I mentioned miss no questions be on flow no my. But Ochna, Senyamia Dumnas at Dumdu and that's Otimbe part of the show.